Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. The Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Mosai, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba. It is Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahushua. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshua, not Yehoshua. It's Yahushua. So we got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rikah Kodash. We have honors to the apostles, and now the bishops, and elders of great millstone, who teach well, whether the apostles and elders of all of Israel already accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth and believing the truth to the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwa, while listening learning, you for sisters while listening learning. Come next to another lesson. In truth, facts, faith, and edification, another day of edification, Lord willing to be able to find. So I titled this lesson, WFI Orlando, y'all have been warned, thus saith Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. Just want to make a few more points. And as the scriptures say, in Titus 3 and 10, this is Titus 3 and 10, it reads, a man that is an heretic after the first and second admonition reject. So this is my second warning, and I'm going to lead us along. So when you look at the word heretic, it's a schismatic, factitious, a follower of a false doctrine, right? And they teach that MOTB is sin or it's spiritual, right? So also when you go to Google, which I'm going to look it up real quick, there's another word to say a follower of a false doctrine, a heretic. When you go to Google and look it up, the word heretic, there's a word there, it say, let me get it real quick. So this is the word heretic from Google.
Heretic.
There's a few different words. One of the words here is renegade.
Renegade.
It said renegade, a person who deserts and betrays an organization. This is betrayal, standing on our platform. And I'm going to explain why. Again, a person who deserts and betrays an organization, country, or set of principles. And everybody know you don't go to another man's foundation. This is going against the principles of teaching sound doctrine, of teaching the truth, of coming in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. You going off. They are building on our foundation. And I forgot to mention this yesterday in the lesson that I did. So Saturday at camp, a guy pulled up, put his hazard lights on, got out, and came to salute us. He had a shirt with fringes on it. I forgot to mention this yesterday. This is why you don't build on another man's foundation. Because this guy thought that we was WFI Saturday night. I forgot to mention this yesterday. So he saluted the brothers that stand on the outside with us. We got 6 brothers that stand and watch us. That stand on the other side, diligent brothers. So the brother pulled his car up to the side, because we right there in front of the library. He pulled to the side, put his hazard lights on, got out just to salute us because he thought we was WFI. So he saluted the brothers on the other side, and then he went back and got in his car. That's a problem. He thought we was WFI. So you shouldn't do that. Now everybody know WFI teach down there by Lake Eola on Saturdays. So now them being in our spot on our foundation, now people think every time they see us, like I said yesterday, we had a lot of people come up and ask us, are we with those guys down there by the lake? We had to come and say no. One guy said, it was a Jake, an older guy. He said, what's the difference in y'all teaching? He said, we all Hebrew Israelites, right? We were like, yeah, but they don't teach the mark of the beast. They don't tell you about famine and pestilence, which is Jacob's trouble. They ain't telling you about what this devil doing with his AI tech. They stuck on one thing, man, and it's to cut the Edomites. Over here at GMS at Great Millstone, we teach things that are come to salvation, though we does speak, which is the 100% gospel, 100% truth. So, another word for heretic, it said, belong to a sect. We all belong to a different sect. So why not stay in your spot or find a new spot? If you want to go somewhere, it's plenty of spots downtown Orlando, plenty of spots. Why come build on our foundation? You're supposed to go somewhere else where Yahweh Bajim Habashai is not being taught at. And this is off, man. But the Lord gonna work though. And I was thinking about this, I went to sleep after watching the game. Everything that goes on in our life, everything that comes across your daily path, the Lord do that, man. Everything. Man's goings is of the Lord. So, I was hot yesterday, pissed off, but I can't get mad. I'm growing, and I understand that everything that happens is from the Lord, man. The Lord had them to be on our spot. The Lord had that brother, Fisher Turn Hunter, to even see this. Because before the brother had brought it to our attention about a month or so ago, the brother said, we ain't know nothing about this. Because I would have been interested. But everything is in time. The Lord do things in time. It's not of us. And me getting mad is leaning to my own understanding. So, everything that happened in your life, I don't care what it is, whatever it is, it's the Lord that do these things, man. And we know we don't understand right then, but I know days, weeks, maybe even months from now, that the Lord gonna give me the understanding of why He did it the way He did it, man. It always play out like that. How about you, Mama Shah? Always show you the reason for things. So later on down the road, things will be exposed. And we'll know. But at the time, you get hot, not understanding. Well, this is the Lord doing what He do. This is Yahweh Shema Shah doing what they do. So, I just want to make some points on this. The word renegade, again, it say a person who deserts and betrays an organization, country, or set of principles. And if you're not standing on principles, what are you standing on? That's why the Lord sent out men. He sent out 12 men to teach, plus another 70. Men, not women, because men had a testimony. Okay, let's go back to testes, right? Again, all we got is our word, man. And your word's supposed to mean everything dealing with Yahweh Shema Shah. Everything is done in decency and in order. And this is not in order, man. So let me read this again. Titus 3 and 10 reads, a man that is an heretic after the first and second admonition, reject. So that's what I'm doing. My second warning from Yahweh Shema Shah. And I'm going to leave it alone, man. Because this is the Lord doing this for whatever reason. I don't know. They know it's not right. Everybody that's following truth, everybody that's following Yahweh Shema Shah, know that this is not right, man. If you following truth, you know that this is off. Even though it happens, you got these guys that went down to the Dallas Foundation. and was teaching on their foundation. You got these guys that's doing the same thing to Elder Manat Zappa in South Carolina. You had them guys that do it to the brothers and the other brothers in Carolinas. I think it was it ISUPK? They did it to brothers. So it just this how the Lord working, man. You gotta understand this is the Lord's doing. So we just mark them, warn them, rebuke them, and keep it moving, man. So Lord wants to edify, to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Rekah Kodash. The abundance to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone, rule well, and teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready concepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the and pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. Shalom to the Aqua who are listening, learning, you few sisters who are listening, learning. I'm going to read this. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 20 and verse 32. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. And if you come in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and you are building another man's foundation, that's not living your life by the guide of the Lord, man. This is off. It's wrong. It's disrespectful. But I'm nobody to tell nobody nothing, man. I'm just telling you, thus saith the Lord. You're building on our foundation. You are going off. But again, watch the Lord work, man. See, once you get rebuked, being exposed, that's how the Lord deal. Again, necessary patience and seeking Yahweh Shema Shah is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. And this is them living their life without a guide, man. True worshipers that's coming in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah know the Lord, do everything decently. The Lord wants his men to do everything decently and in order. And this is confusion. Let me get this. In 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, it reads, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. And this is confusion, man. Because we have guys, again, come up all the time and ask us, are we with those guys down up by the lake? This guy came up Saturday, pulled his car to the side, threw the hazard lights on, jumped out, and saluted them brothers. He had a shirt with fringes on it, man. That's confusion. There's nobody in Great Millstone that wears shirts with fringes on it. That's confusion. He saw all of us had garments down to our feet on. And he came up. But at that point, once he got out, he was already in the midst of in his walk to come and salute brothers. He had to know that we wasn't WFI. It's confusion, man. Confusion. So I'm gonna read this again. Romans 15 and 20. It said, yeah, so have I strived to preach the gospel, not where Hamashiach was named, lest I should build upon another man's foundation. And it's wrong. It's off. It's disrespectful, man. Again, Lord, what is edifying? That give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekah Kodash. The honors to the apostles and the bishops and elders of great millstone who well, who teach well, whether apostles and elders of all of Israel ready accepted or not. Hey, the opportunity in. May Yahweh Shai continue blessing your houses. Stay prayed up. Wa the Bible ball.